Guys, it's Hank here with the Mullet Boys. It's cold as hell. It's cold as balls in Baltimore right now. But it's a good time to come out and shoot guns and get to heat the barrels up. You don't have to worry about them. They cool off real fast. And there's some things I've been wanting to test out lately. I've got this gun here I bought back several months ago. It's clear. Saltwater Arms Spetz 12. It's basically exact replica of the SDS Lynx 12 that we've got. Same frame, same body, same everything, except I think they just sold the receiver and stamped it with their company name on it. But they shortened the barrel and put a little 13-inch barrel on it. And ever since I bought this gun, I've had issues with it. But I like the concept of the gun, and that's why I keep it. I've been working on it. I spent a lot of time working on this gun. Makes it hard to get rid of it. As you notice, it is missing a dust cover right here. That broke off the last time we were out. You saw it on that last video with us. Big Jake was shooting it, or Big Brisket. That did break off, but we've been having issues with the gas port. That's my main issue with the shotgun. When I first got the gun, the gas port was drilled out, and it has a screen inside there. Well, that screen was missing. Half of it was missing, so I sent it back to the factory, and they took the barrel off, put a new screen in it, and put it back together and sent it back to me. Well, the screen is new and it does work, but what happens when you fire around, the wad goes down the barrel. They've got a little bit of a lip sticking down on that gas port, and it's shaving off a little bit pieces of that plastic of that wad, and that wad's going up. That pieces of plastic are going up in that where the puck runs up in there, and it's hot and it's melting it. And you'll actually melt a big old piece of plastic in there, fill that cavity up, which shortens the throw of your bolt carrier, and it'll actually start damaging your spring rod right here. That's the issues I've been having with it. So I've been dealing with a company. They're hard to deal with. They're hard to get a hold of. If you've got a shotgun like this and it runs great, man, God bless you, man. Because I've had to spend a lot of work and a lot of time on this gun, and it's been nothing but issues with me for me. The first issue that you're going to have when you get one of these weapons is you're going to have to polish all the rails inside the weapon, because they paint them, and the Saltwater Arms paints, and they had painted it so thick. Actually, when I bought the gun and I pulled the bolt back to cycle it for the first time, the bolt actually got stuck and wouldn't even go back in the battery. So I went through, spent a lot of time polishing this, straight sanding all the paint off of it, polishing it, got it running really well. I did the same thing with the bolt. You see the bolt? I polished the bolt, get the surface areas of the bolt where it needs to run. And I tell you, the gun does run well. The other modification I made to this weapon is I changed out the guide pin on the charging handle. That's a stainless steel guide pin. I got these from Carolina Shooter Supply. Fantastic company. They carry everything that you need for a Lynx 12, SIga 12, any shotgun, any kind of shotgun, they've got it, guys. And they're a great company, great to work with. Fast deliveries. Within 5 days, you get your stuff. I bought all this stuff from the improved buffer. But the reason I did this is because this gun here, you got to shoot a lot because the barrel's so short. You have to shoot higher dram shells, higher brass shells, I guess you'd say. So just to give you an example, we're running this 14 feet per second upland. It's number 7.5 steel shots, 1 ounce and 1/8 shot. That's 3 1/4 dram. It runs on that. We tried to run all the SDS Lynx 12s that we have. We polished and done all the same things to them. They run on that Federal Walmart, cheap Walmart Federal 7.5, 8, number 8 shot. Runs all day long, no problems at all. But I believe because the barrel's shorter and you don't have as much time to build up as much gas pressure, you're losing a lot. It doesn't function as well. So you have to shoot the higher brass. Today we're going to be trying out this muzzle brake. Enough talking about this gun. You get my gist on the gun. I'm not real happy with them. They could do a lot to make this better, and I hope they do, because the concept's really good. They just need to do some work on their QA and their customer service, because their customer service is absolute shit, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't say that a lot about a lot of people, but I got to be honest about things, and I'm going to be honest. When I'm putting it out there on the internet, gonna be honest about it. But the concept's good. The other thing I want to talk about today is this muzzle brake. It's made by Texas Precision Products in Texas. Very beautiful muzzle brake if you can get a good look at that. Well designed. It looks a lot like the V6 muzzle brake that I have on my Lynx 12. It's just smaller. Now, the reason I'm out here today to test this thing is I shot this number 6 or this Federal Upland through it, and it didn't really seem to change the recoil on the shotgun too much. It helped the muzzle rise, very little muzzle rise, but as far as felt recoil, you felt it. And so I just want to give this thing its fair shake, because I noticed I also have an RD4C muzzle brake from JMac Industries, and I also run a V6 muzzle brake. And I will say the same thing about both of those. They both work very well on muzzle rise. If you want a rapid fire shotgun, you want to put a 20 round Pro Mag in your gun and rapid fire that thing, and you want to stay on target with it, or a 12 round drum, it'll do it. You'll stay right there on target, but you're going to get pushed backwards. Where it does make a difference, where they make a difference, I've noticed, is on these 3-inch Magnum double-aught buck slugs, or double-aught buck, or these slugs, high velocity 1600 feet per second slugs. On the V6 and the RD4C12 muzzle brakes, it made a difference on those. You didn't feel, you still felt like the same recoil you had with your other shells. So I believe it. I hope this one works the same way. That's what we're here to find out today. I'm gonna warm this thing up real quick. Run a couple of 12 and 20 round drum through it real quick and get it warmed. What do you think, Boom? Colt?
Hell yeah, let's run it, brother.
Let's run it and see what it does. All right, we're gonna run it real quick, see how it runs. My objective today is to run a couple of boxes through it and see how much plastic's in this chamber, up for this gas chamber. But we're gonna get it going here, go. We're gonna stop real quick because my dumb ass forgot to put earplugs in, and that was loud as a son of a bitch. I mean, loud as a son of a bitch.
That fucking raped me, dude. Holy
God
shit.
Damn.
Oh.
Alright guys, we're back with you. My dumb ass forgot to put hair protection in. Normally it doesn't matter. With me, I say everybody should wear hair protection. But I worked on jet engines in the Marine Corps, and I worked on jets all my life on engines. And I'm half deaf anyway, so normally it doesn't even bother me. But I'm going to tell you what, that's why I'm glad it kind of happened in one way, because if you buy one of these, this is a loud son of a bitch, is what I'm telling you. This thing is loud. I mean, it don't go bang, it goes boom. This video and this audio that you're getting off of this thing does not do this thing justice. And I'm just shooting birdshot through it. Wait till I fire up these 3-inch double-aught buck. You'll see, this thing's loud as hell. If you buy it, they're fun as hell too, but they're loud as hell. So anyways, wear hair protection, because my dumb ass forgot. Y'all ready? Here we go. We'll shoot some rounds down range. Jam there. We got another jam there. Got a few little hiccups there. Normally it runs those just fine. There's no telling. I'm going to try to run this 20 round drum through there and see if it runs. It's the first time trying a 20 round drum in this. And hell yes, it's heavy. It is heavy. There's no doubt about this. There's some weight to this thing. Let's see what we can do with this thing. What do you say, boys?
Let's give it a shot.
I can tell you already, I probably know what's wrong with it already. I've got the gas turned down so damn low that I was going to shoot the big shells. And yeah, I got the gas port turned all the way down as low as I can, so I need to turn the gas port in order for this to run. So give me a second, let me turn the gas port up and we'll come back to you. Hey guys, that gave us another opportunity to show you another feature on this gun. It has an adjustable gas block in it. For big shells, it's got a bigger hole, or for weaker shells, like what we're shooting, it's got a bigger hole indicating a bigger size gas port. What we need to do is go to that bigger hole. You got to push this detent down and get to that bigger hole. I can already tell that I've got plastic building up in this thing already because it doesn't even want to adjust very well, which is probably going to give me a hard time. Oh my goodness. When you want to do something and your fingers are cold as hell too. Pause it, man. Alright guys, we're going to try this again. Remember, I'm the furthest thing away from a professional. Just having fun and trying to share my experiences with the equipment that I purchased with you guys to make it easier for you to get your gun fixed. Here we go. Let's get to the run now. Likes to do twosies, I guess. Look at this shit. This sucks so much I ain't even gonna finish it because that's a piece of shit. That's terrible. And you wonder why I get aggravated with these guns in this company. They sell you shit. They don't back up what they sell. You can't get a hold of them when you try to get a hold of them. You try to do all the work yourself. And I guarantee you when I go to run this shit through here to work, let's try this. Enough pussyfooting around. This is Super X 9 pellet double lock buck. Probably ought to change the gas setting, but I'm so fucking pissed right now, I don't care. Let's run this bitch. Y'all ready? It loves it. It just likes that high power, higher charged loads, I guess. But it runs good on that stuff in the stick mags. Maybe it's just the drum mags too, but let's try out these 3-inch Magnum shells. My God, look at the size of these things. Those are huge, man. I know you're probably jealous, ain't you, Colt? Huh?
Just a little bit, brother.
Don't lie, mullet boy. You're jealous of this damn shotgun shell. I already know. Tell him, Jake.
Yep.
Tell him what's up.
Sure is.
I'll tell you what, this ought to be fun shooting these. These are going to be loud. Oh my God, here we go. Should be fun though. Here we go, boys and girls. Hey. Woo! That son of a bitch is hot. That was hot, boys and girls. That was hot. That was a lot of fun right there. It runs them good. It runs them real well. You probably ask why you're running these different kinds of shells to your gun. Well, my intention was to make this gun my personal truck gun, to carry it in my truck, because I think it's smarter to carry a gun that shoots buckshot. In case you miss somebody in your public, you don't have a round traveling a half a mile, 2 miles down the street, hitting 2 or 3 people. I thought it was just safer, and I thought it's a lot of power in a small package, so I'd use it. That's why I'm giving it so much time and effort. But in order, when I get it running right, I need to know what shells runs best in it. So that's what I'm pretty much doing. I want to see what shells run best in it. Now we're going to run some slugs through it, see how these things operate. I'm sure it'll be quite a flame show with these guys. Any of you boys want to try shooting these?
I'll give it a shot. I'll get a shot at it.
All right.
Hey, it's Big Brisket here. Let's run some shells through these soccer.
Stay low with it, Jake, with the barrel. Let me get behind you. I don't want the recoil.
Oh, you're already loaded.
It's already loaded.
Ready? Woo! That was fun.
All right, boys, I just got another 5 rounds of them high velocity slugs in here. Big Red, you ready to run this thing?
Hell yeah, brother.
And I'm talking about Big Red, my son Colt, not Big Red, the Texas candy soda water that they drink. Guns on safety, 1 round in the chamber. It's ready to rock and roll. Aim low, son. Hey, come over here and get the impact. I want to see the impact of that thing too, Jake.
God damn, old son. Fucking kicks like a mule, dude. Woo!
What do you think?
This gun is badass, but it's got a few problems with it. They need to be hashed out with the company. Hopefully this video throw some things out there for them. So.
Hope so too. It's a good gun. Hey everybody, we're gonna try these drum mags again. I've had real good success with the Pro Mag 12 round drums. They've worked normally flawlessly. I've had no issues with them. I have had issues with the 20 round drum simply because the sprocket was not placed in the right place on the spring. You can take it apart, readjust the placement of the sprocket on the spring and make it have more tension. A little bit more, not a lot, because if you go too much, it won't feed properly either. But I normally have more trouble with the Pro Mag 20 round drums. I was shocked today to see the problem with the 12 round drum. So we're gonna run this thing again. I changed the gas setting back. So hopefully it's not running too much gas. I think we were over gassing it. Big Brisket, you ready to come play?
Yes, sir.
Let's see what you got, man. It's chamber, safety's on.
Sure.
Have some fun, buddy. There's still some bucket left.
Bucket?
There's still some bucket left.
All right, all right.
Looks like the Pittsburgh Steelers. Jammed up again.
The trigger.
Lean into it. Had some difficulties with the magazine. We're going to try it one more time, and then if it fails again, I'm going to load up the stick mag, the 5 round mag, and see if it runs the shells. I had no issues with these shells this entire time, so I'm almost 100% sure it's the magazines, but I think we just fixed the issue. So run it, Jake, and see what you got. Nope.
One.
There you go.
Works good.
That's why we're out here shooting it, guys, because it's pretty much just a range toy right now. Because hell, I wouldn't defend myself. I wouldn't put my life on it. But I'm gonna try it with these drum mags these stick mags have been very, very consistent. I haven't had any issues with them, so I want to run it with this just to see how it runs. Have Big Jake run it. Run it, Big Jake. See if it runs those. Lock the bolt back, please. Let's try the stick mag out and see if it dumps. See if you can dump it, Jake. Oh yeah. We had dumpage. We had dumpage. Ammo dumpage. So I believe it's just the magazines. I've got to do some more work on the magazines. Again, these are just good projects for me. I've got nothing going on, so I sit down, it gives me something to do at home. I work on the gun, I work on the magazines, I get them tuned in. It took me a while to do the same thing on the SDS Lynx 12s. But once you get them dialed in, they're good. Anyways, I hope this was informative for you guys. Again, I'm not a professional. I just do this for fun and spend some time with my boys, the mullet boys. And we like to shoot guns and have fun. So just want to make y'all part of it. Thanks. Subscribe to us, join in, and hit the subscribe button and ring the bell, baby. Talk to y'all soon.